My name is Trent Fraser. I'm the owner of the CarLynx Community, which is an interconnected network of business owner hosts. You are a Turo host, and you may or may not know, no one is better positioned than you are to take control of your market's renter referral sources. No one can outcompete you, outprice you, or outmaneuver you. And because of this, you're actually a far more attractive prospect for SBA loan approval than you might believe right now. And if you're interested in evolving from side hustle to primary income, the best place to start is with an SBA loan. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to get an SBA loan. In fact, I'm going to sum it up for you right now in 3 steps, because it's actually quite simple. In order to get an SBA loan, you need to look like a business, you got to act like a business, and you need to have an established source for customer acquisition that you control. And that's it. You now know. You can literally stop this video right now and go do that, and you'll get an SBA loan if you have the credit and collateral and already know how to do those 3 things. Now, if you'd like to stick with me for a few more minutes, I'm going to go one step further in detail and tell you exactly how to execute those 3 things. And I mean it. I'm going to give you a checklist that you can have. I'm also going to give you an ebook that will give you the details and checklists and templates of everything the bank will require. And then you can leave me forever and go get that SBA loan with just the checklist and ebook. And I can confidently say that because this is how I and the entire community of successful car rental business owners did it. In my case, after doing it the wrong way and getting rejected multiple times. But before I do that, I need to quickly mention something else that you may already know. If you bought your cars with personal car loans and insured them with personal insurance, you are currently at daily risk of acceleration of your loan, as you are a material breach of contract. You're currently at daily risk of claim denial and policy rescission, as again, you are in violation of the terms and conditions of your policy. Which means by taking action starting today, there's only upside. By doing nothing after watching this video, there's only continued risk and liability. Okay, here's what you need to do. Step 1. If you don't have one already, you need an LLC. It needs to be a personal assets holding company LLC, preferably a Wyoming LLC, and optimally owned by a family trust. This holding company will own all your other entities. This LLC is a must. Step 2 is for if you want to solidify your chances of approval. SBA lenders, they need to feel safe. And the best way to make them feel safe is by showing them an advanced business structure. To do that, you'll create 3 more LLCs. A purchasing and holding company for your fleet. This one's also a must. You need it in order to be an actual business owner. If you're just looking for bare bones though, you can stop here, though you shouldn't. Second, you need a marketing and leasing company. You'll do all your deductible business expenses out of that one, and this is the LLC that ultimately protects you. And then third, a managing LLC that manages all the overall business activities of all your other businesses. And that third one is for higher volume owners who want to save tens of thousands of dollars in taxes. All 3 LLCs owned by your personal assets holding company, which is owned by your trust, which is what we reviewed in step 1. Because optimally, you own nothing. I do walk through the purpose and benefits of each of these LLCs later, but this video is just a summary. Step 3, it's time to immediately get your fleet out of your personal name and off your personal car loans. So sell all your cars to your purchasing and holding company. Remember, that was step 1. Then transfer title and registration to that business. Then you'll start sleeping well at night, since you won't be at risk of rescission and repossession anymore. Step 4. You also need to immediately get your fleet off of your personal insurance policy because, again, insurance companies are becoming more aggressive at identifying and canceling policies that are breaching contract with peer-to-peer rental. And if insurance cancels you, then the lost payees are notified, which is your bank. Step 5, and this is arguably the most important step of all. You need to create rental referral sources that you control. And I'm going to give you the full list of businesses and people you need to network with because they'll send you direct renters. Every auto body shop, insurance agent, mechanic, tow truck driver, travel agent, and vacation property manager in your city needs to have your sign or your business card. The bank will reject you if you don't have a community network of renter referral sources. Now, I want to introduce you to our community that will significantly enhance your ability to accomplish this essential step. We are called the CarLynx Community. The CarLynx Community is an interconnected network of car rental entrepreneurs who, through reciprocated referrals and cross-collaboration, sustainably accelerate the expansion of our business. And I'll be going into detail about how the CarLynx Community will propel you forward on this essential step in securing funding in the next video. By step 6, you actually look like a business. So you're ready. Now it's time to apply for the SBA loan. And they're going to ask for the following documents. I'm going to list them all right now. You ready? They're going to need your business plan, your marketing plan showing your citywide network of renter referral sources, personal financial statement, resume, business profile, business debt schedule, copies of the last 3 years of your personal tax returns for you and anyone else who owns 20% or more of your business, entity docs including the EIN number, articles of organization, operating agreement, and management agreement. And those are the main things to get you started. Then hopefully you'll get conditional approval, and underwriting will then take the next 2 to 3 months and ask you endlessly for other documents and records. The complete list, again, I will offer on the next video. Then, since you look like a business and have established referral sources, they will give you approval if you appear competent, have the necessary credit and collateral, and ask for a reasonable amount of money relative to that collateral. Now, if you lack the credit and collateral, do not leave. Do not give up. There is a path forward for you. And that path is far shorter than you might think for all the funding you need. And I'll be going into that more detail on what that looks like later. Tip for Turo hosts: keep Turo out of the conversation as much as possible. You can tell them that's where you came from, but that's not where you're going. You are scaling out of Turo dependency to create a true private rental company. Actually, I'm gonna take one moment and address Turo. Let me get one thing out of the way. I'm all for Turo. It's a great way to get your feet wet in this business. It can also act as a great referral source, so we don't ever quit Turo. We simply become independent from relying on Turo for the survival of our business. So I'm not anti-Turo, but if you are doing Turo but are not serious about properly structuring yourself, if you're not serious about getting out of personal loans and personal insurance, may I suggest, turn me off. Sell your cars and be done. It's not worth the risk to your personal savings or your personal credit or your personal liability, especially if you have a family who are unknowingly participating in that risk. But if you do everything I mentioned before correctly, you should get your funding. But you'll quickly find that's the start of your journey, not the end. That everything up to this point was the prologue and not the punchline. I will spare you the details of my story and the hundreds of thousands of dollars I've spent learning through trial and error and making mistakes, which I made and then learned from so you don't make them. You can do this without me and go make your own mistakes and create your own pathway of trial and error. I honestly have nothing proprietary or secret to offer you. Everything I have to tell you is available out there, buried in the mountains of forums, videos, and articles of the internet. The main value I bring is a defined path forward through the minefield maze of pitfalls and challenges that would cost you significant money and time and lead you to dead ends and substandard yields. Not that you won't find your way to funding and then success and then wealth on your own, but I think I can help you get there faster with far fewer costly mistakes and setbacks. Now, this video focused more on looking like a business, but there's a lot more to qualifying for an SBA loan than just looking like a business. You do need to act like a business. And the most important thing about acting like a business, at least in the eyes of the bank, independent customer acquisition. That means creating customer referral sources that you control. Like I said, banks will not loan to you if you're dependent on Turo for your customer referrals. So in the next video, I'm going to focus more on what it means to act like a business And at the end, I will be giving you access to a written blueprint I have created specifically for Turo hosts who are transitioning into a true car rental business. And that'll be yours to have. It'll include everything you need from checklists to timelines, strategies, and templates you'll need to secure that SBA loan, as well as build your business and transform your Turo side hustle to full-time fortune. So, if I never see you again, honestly, I wish you the best of luck. If you would like to hear what I'm offering and how I think I can help you get to that SBA loan and more, go ahead and click below, and I will see you on the next video. Independent customer acquisition. That means creating customer referral sources that you control. Like I said, banks will not loan to you if you're dependent on Turo for your customer referrals. So in the next video, I'm going to focus more on what it means to act like a business. And at the end, I will be giving you access to a written blueprint I have created specifically for Turo hosts who are transitioning into a true car rental business. And that'll be yours to have. It'll include everything you need from checklists to timelines, strategies, and templates you'll need to secure that SBA loan, as well as build your business and transform your Turo side hustle to full-time fortune. So, if I never see you again, honestly, I wish you the best of luck. If you would like to hear what I'm offering and how I think I can help you get to that SBA loan and more, I will see you on the next video. Thank you for sticking with me. I take your time seriously, so let's jump right in. First, what is the CarLynx Community? The CarLynx Community is an interconnected network of car rental entrepreneurs who, through reciprocated referrals and cross-collaboration, sustainably accelerate the expansion of their business. Through shared resources, industry connections, operational transparency, and collective knowledge, members of the CarLynx community are empowered to expand their operations as far as they want to maximize their potential. Because all the hosts throughout the country that currently work for Turo, like I said in the first video, no one is better positioned than you are to take control of your local market's renter referral sources. No one can outcompete you, outprice you, or outmaneuver you. The only obstacle to capturing your entire local market is your ability to scale. And the CarLynx community bridges that gap. I'll tell you how. As a member of the CarLynx community network, you are no longer limited by your car fleet. Even if you only have one car to your name, you can still build a rental car business by capturing your local renter referral market and earning income on every renter you refer to your fellow members. Now, before we delve into the best strategies for capturing your market, we first need to introduce the CarLynx growth model. There's two parts to owning a rental car business. You need a renter and you need a rental. It's that simple. So first we're going to identify how to create the renter. The CarLynx growth model is based on you creating your own network of renter referral sources, where you become the frontline local preferred partner for car rental solutions for as many renter referral sources as you wish. To clarify, your local community car renters, they turn their car into the auto body shop or the mechanic or the tow truck driver or report to their insurance agent that they got in an accident. But right now, none of those local businesses have a local car rental referral connection. So that renter is forced to jump on Google and search car rental in insert their town here. And Turo currently owns online advertising. So Turo pops up and the renter reserves on Turo. Turo then adds their trip fee, then maximizes the tax rate, then takes their 10 to 25% from you, totaling around 40 to 50%. And then they hand the renter over to you unless a host down the street is willing to do it cheaper. But what the CarLynx community is going to help you with is you're going to become that local community car rental provider. So when that potential guest turns their car into the auto body shop, they won't even make it to the Google search because you will be catching them at that first point of contact. because that auto body shop will recommend your services because of the ease of access, the local connection, and competitive pricing. So like I said in the previous video, through the CarLynx inter-referral community, you will become that preferred local renter for every auto body shop, every insurance agent, tow truck driver, travel agent, mechanic, and property manager via community networking groups. By doing this, you create your own growth potential. You no longer have to rely on another entity like Turo to provide you customers. By creating preferred partner connections with your entire local market, you own that relationship for as long as you wish to stay in business. And that relationship only deepens over time. And deeper relationships increase the frequency of renter referrals. And like I said earlier, you can continue expanding as deep and as wide as you wish, even if you lack the credit or collateral for funding. The CarLynx community can supplement your expansion efforts, and I'm going to tell you how right now. Here's the second part to the CarLynx growth model, the rental. We don't buy cars and then find customers. You create renter referral sources to find customers. Then you buy cars. Even if you start with 0 cars. In fact, let's assume, keep the math simple. Say you have 0 cars right now. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of rental leads in your local area. I'll prove it to you. Go ahead and Google Map auto body shop right now and list every one. Then Google Map insurance agents and list those. Then do the same for tow truck drivers, travel agents, mechanics, vacation property managers. You now have hundreds of local referral sources. Now you're going to go introduce yourself and become best friends with however many renter referral sources it takes to sell 23 rental days per month, because that's what we sell. We sell rental days. So let's give an example. You're going to go to your local auto body shop and become their resource for when their customers need a replacement while theirs is being worked on. Auto body shops are my favorite referral sources that will send you the most amount of renters. Also, you know how Turo reservations, they die certain months of the year? Here in Utah, it's September and March and April. Yeah, people keep getting in accidents during those months. There's no off season for auto body shops. So let's say this auto body shop sends you 1 renter a month, averaging a 7-day rental. And since in our scenario, you have 0 cars, you're going to refer that renter that you've created to a platinum or premium member of the CarLynx community who does own cars, where they'll fulfill the rental car requirement that you currently lack. And you'll collect 10% of that rental revenue. Then you'll call your insurance agent. They have to answer the phone because you're the boss. A large portion of their clients do not have rental car reimbursement and they need your help. So they'll be relieved that you're providing them a local solution. So let's say your insurance agent averages 5 referred rental days a month. Now we're at 12 days a month with the 1 auto body shop and the 1 insurance agent that are sending you referrals that you are getting paid on, even though you don't own a car, by referring them to the CarLynx community. Then you'll connect with a tow truck driver. They're great because they're the first on the scene when a car stops working for whatever reason. So let's say they send you 1 6-day renter every month. Now you have an auto body shop, an insurance agent, and a tow truck driver, and you're at 18 rental days. Then become the rental solution for your local mechanic, and say they send you 1 4-day renter every month. Now, with the auto body shop, the insurance agent, the tow truck driver, and the mechanic, we're at 22 rental days. Finally, connect with a vacation rental manager in your area and offer rental options for the travelers they work with. Say they send you just 1 3-day renter every month. Well, now you have the 1 auto body shop, the insurance agent, the tow truck driver, the mechanic, and your vacation renter manager, and they get you to 25 rental days every month and renters you created from relationships you yourself developed. Once you get over 23 sold rental days per month, you now have enough rental days to fill 1 car. So you buy your first rental car. And since you followed the CarLynx growth model, you immediately have a renter base sufficient to keep that car busy and earning consistent income. Your auto body shop will keep sending you that 7-day renter every month. Your insurance agent will keep sending you renters, your tow truck driver, your mechanic, your vacation property manager. But they'll be renting your car that you bought, which will immediately be put to use, earning you income. And it always will now, as long as you continue developing those relationships you created. Then you'll go do it again. Go out and become the preferred local car rental partner for, again, however many it takes to create 23 more rental days, which is really only about 3 or 4 renters per month. Local community renters, they rent longer than Turo travelers because auto body shop customers are usually a minimum of 1 week rentals. And again, you're referring those newly created customers to a platinum or premium member of the CarLynx community, because by belonging to the community, you get to keep 10% of that rental revenue for the renter you created. And then with those 23 additional rental days you've created, you go out and you buy your second car. And you immediately have the renter base sufficient to keep that second car busy and generating sustainable income that's dependent on no one else and no other entity. You are now a truly self-sufficient entrepreneur, running a true business of actual value, which is an attractive position to be in to SBA lenders. And if you're also a platinum or premium member, now that you own rental cars, you get to start receiving renters from the community members who are doing the same thing you are. We call this the reciprocal referral program. By growing your business, you're profiting from referrals you create, and by being a part of the community, you're receiving referrals from fellow members who are doing the same exact thing you are. But instead of competing with them or having to outprice them like on Turo, you are a beneficiary of their success because they are sending you customers. That's what I meant when I said the CarLynx community is an interconnected network of car rental entrepreneurs who, through reciprocated referrals, we sustainably accelerate the expansion of our business. This means that the CarLynx community is an ever-growing inter-referral machine. As you grow your business, you are continually both referring renters and receiving renter referrals because we are mutually dedicated to growing our own business. The externality to which is when your fellow member follows the growth model and always stays a few renters ahead of their rentals, those renters come to you and you both win. You get a renter and they get their 10% cut while simultaneously expanding their business in a sustainable way. I don't know of any other business where you get paid to build it. Normally in the business creation phase, you're losing money. But with the CarLynx growth model, you actually profit in the business creation phase. Now, I use the example of starting with 0 cars, but if you already have a fleet that you've been relying on Turo for renters, you're that far ahead of the game. You can immediately start fulfilling your own created customers, and you can immediately start receiving referrals from the community. Literally any host at any stage of their business can succeed with the CarLynx community. If you have time but no cars, you can succeed with CarLynx because you're going to collect daily rent on every renter you refer. If you have cars but no time, you can succeed with CarLynx because a network of very motivated individuals are going to be out creating rental referrals for you. Do you think that by being a member of the community, you could potentially add one more 10-day rental every month that you would not have had otherwise? If you do, then it's worth it to you to join. As part of the CarLynx community, you are building a rental referral network that's so solid you cannot fail. Which I understand is a strong statement, but I'll prove it to you right now. So let's do some math using an example, and again, we'll use auto body shops as the lead source. If you partner up with 100 auto body shops and become their preferred local car rental resource, and let's just say those auto body shops average 50 car repairs a month, so a fairly small operation. Do you think you could get your partner auto body shop to refer an average of 5% of their customers to you for rental car replacement? I agree, that's entirely reasonable. And the average rental, let's assume it's 1 week, which again is a conservative estimate for auto body repair. That's 100 auto body shops referring an average of 2.5 customers per month, which equals 250 renter referrals per month. Let's say now that you're only averaging a daily rental rate of $45 a day. So again, very conservative math here. At a $45 a day rental rate for 1,750 rental days per month, your monthly rental revenue equals $78,750 every month. And if each rental car averages 24 days a month, that's a fleet of 73 cars. Now, you might not have 73 cars to your fleet, but don't worry. Refer those renters to your fellow CarLynx Community Platinum and Premium members and collect 10% of every rental as you work your way into funding those 73 cars, which we'll be teaching you how to do through both SBA and traditional business funding. We have an entire traditional business funding program. I don't have time to review it right now, but we call it the CarLynx Credit Crafting Program. But by earning revenue as you build your business and by creating a rental referral network that you control, you create repeat income on an established business building business credit, which makes you an ideal candidate for both SBA and traditional business funding. Now, 100 referral sources is perfectly achievable. If you just created one referral source every week, after only 2 years, you'd have 100 referral sources. Do you think that's a reasonable expectation for yourself? Put your head down and create one referral source per week so that after 2 years of steady effort, you could create a business that generates $80,000 a month. That's $960,000 a year. Did you think that in 2 years of steady effort, following a proven model, and backed by a supportive community, that you could be the owner of $1 million a year car rental business? I would love to invite you to do that exact thing. So in this video, we reviewed how to position yourself for maximum funding. And the best way to do that is to follow the CarLynx growth model. And by becoming a member of the CarLynx community, it isn't the only way, but it is the best way to go about doing that. Like I said, you actually don't need me at this point. I've given you everything you need for free in just these 2 videos. I've given you the checklist for an optimal car rental business structure in the first video, and I've just done the very simple math for you on how to generate a thriving customer base. Everything we've discussed today will be found in detail in my ebook, The CarLynx Blueprint, Structuring Success in the Car Rental Industry, which will be yours at the end of my 3rd and final video. And then if you want to run with this on your own, I genuinely wish you the best of luck. And I express my gratitude that you've given me the time you have. Now you can do one of 2 things at this point. You can click below for the next video, where I'm going to walk you through why you should build your empire with the CarLynx community and how to apply, and the specifics of how CarLynx is connected with the best industry experts in business law, asset management and protection, tax positioning, insurance, sustainable growth and scaling, and networking to ensure you reach your full potential. Or you can take what you've learned today and create your own path to success and do what I did by making your own mistakes and paying the tuition of trial and error that all solo entrepreneurs pay. Whatever you do, I am honored by the time you've given me. I wish you all the success, whether you create it on your own or build that success with the CarLynx community. But let's talk one more time. Click below. All right, if you're still with me, honestly, you've already won. Whatever you want to accomplish and however far you want to go, you'll do it. Because it's clear you have the ambition and the desire to create a remarkably successful business. And we have the model. It's been proven to work over and over. We have the community to give you support and the connections you need where the obstacles to your success are removed. And when you combine your unrelenting desire with clear and proven direction and guidance, it's tough to lose. So let's jump into what it would look like to join the CarLynx community and what the experience of your first few weeks will be. Before you even join the CarLynx community, and whether you join or not, the first thing we're going to do is that full business analysis. We'll look at where you are in fleet size, your local market positioning, your insurance coverage, your current readiness for potential funding, etc. And we'll kick out a written plan specific to you and your business. and we'll look at how far and deep you want to expand and grow. We'll also determine the membership that's the best fit for you based on your current position and how big your plans are. Finally, you'll also be walking away with my ebook, The CarLynx Blueprint. Then from there, if you decide to join the community, one of the first things you're going to do is set goals, and we'll be posting it on the CarLynx Community Referral Performance Tracker. And then we're going to hold you to that goal. You're going to establish how many referral sources you're going to add, how many you're going to develop, and how many of those referral sources send you renters every week. You'll be joining the weekly huddles specific to your membership level, whether you're part of the Platinum CarLynx Elite or CarLynx Premium, where you're going to have to be accountable to the group for your own goals. You'll also be assigned your own Premium or Platinum level guide we call Funding Facilitator Guides. These are individuals who have been successfully funded by SBA or other business lending sources, who you'll meet with personally every week in breakout sessions. We'll stick with you as long as needed until you get that funding. Then once you receive business funding, you'll become a funding facilitator yourself to pay it forward. And not only that, but you will start getting paid too. CarLynx guides do receive monthly earnings, and funding facilitators actually earn up to 10% of your mentee's monthly membership investment. It's my goal to take luck out of the equation and instead replace luck with mathematical certainty that you'll succeed beyond your wildest dreams. We are a community that shares knowledge and information. We share referrals and opportunities. We share resources and we share support to ensure you reach your full potential and then expand it as you elevate your understanding and deepen your resources. We're a community where industry-leading experts in business law, asset management and protection, tax strategy, insurance, and networking are not just advisors, but active members. They are always present, contributing and supporting our group, ensuring that their expertise is an integral part of our daily journey. So taking part in the CarLynx community is taking part in the depth of knowledge that all these experts have to offer. And you'll leverage that expertise and that knowledge, that information, and those referrals to create a true business where you expand sustainably, to create a wealth-building business that earns you and your family recurring revenue for the rest of your life, where you control your destiny, where you're not dependent on any person or entity for that income, which is to say, you're the owner of a true business enterprise. Now, when you're the owner of a true business enterprise, then comes the fun stuff. That's when we work on getting you approved for SBA lending, hopefully a minimum of $250,000. I got approved for $350,000 when I began, and I didn't even know what I know now. Then, since you're properly structured, we reduce your tax liability by tens of thousands of dollars and reduce your risk to personal assets. And then we work together to skyrocket you to a consistent, sustainable, wealth-creating business. And we'll be with you every step of the way, teaching you how to create, solidify, and retain referral sources that send you renters. My goal for you is to get you to $100,000 in self-created rental revenue within 6 months. I do the math for you in the ebook, but within 6 to 7 months, you should be making $19,000 a month in self-generated rental revenue going forward by following a defined path that we've set in place for you. And again, like I said earlier, you do not have to wait till you own a $20,000 a month fleet to create $20,000 a month in rental revenue. You're now part of the CarLynx Community Network, and your renter referrals will be placed in cars owned by Platinum or Premium members of the community, and you will collect 10% of that rental revenue. Okay, last thing before I go into your membership options. Starting a business alone can be costly, as my experience illustrates. When I secured a $350,000 SBA loan for initial capital, I ended up drawing $280,000 to establish the business correctly. But it was through making costly mistakes and trial and error, because there wasn't a community to be a part of like there is today. However, despite initially owning only $180,000 in cars, I incurred about $80,000 in non-vehicle expenses due to learning through trial and error, a process that really shouldn't have cost more than $20,000. This is where the CarLynx community comes in. Working with a network of successful car rental entrepreneurs allows you to bypass these costly learning curves by just adhering to the proven, well-trodden path towards building wealth efficiently, which is why I'm proud to have gotten the pricing down as low as I have for you for our Platinum members. You see, since CarLynx is a community, our attorneys who have been in the business structuring industry for over 30 years are charging a bulk rate, which you get to take advantage of. And you'll also get it right the first time. You don't have to make your way to success by learning from your own mistakes. I've already made them for you, which is what finally led me to the experts that work directly with CarLynx. So, I'm offering 3 membership levels with the CarLynx community, and we'll work with you to find the level that fits you best based on where you want to take your business. The first level is for those of you that plan on becoming wealthy with your car rental business. This isn't a side hustle. It's not even a future primary income. You plan on becoming wealthy and building something you can sell. You're willing to invest the capital required to build a business that can take you to a lovely retirement. This is the Platinum membership level. At this level, our licensed head attorney does everything for you. He will personally structure you with all 4 interconnected LLCs I referred to earlier: the Personal Assets Holding LLC, the Marketing and Leasing Company, the Purchasing and Holding Company, and the Managing Company. And if you've already got your LLCs established, he'll do a full and exhaustive review and recommend any necessary legal modifications to optimize your business and build you whatever you may lack. That will take care of your legal structuring. Then we'll get your insurance piece fully handled. We'll connect you with a guy that's been doing insurance for the last 40 years, and you'll get a week of classroom training with him included as part of your membership. You'll finish that week an expert in the field and fully trained on how to protect yourself against liability. Then there's the tax structuring and accounting piece. You'll be personally connected with the accountant who will optimize your tax positioning and set you up to maximize your earnings by minimizing your tax liability. My Platinum members have their business built for them, and they work shoulder to shoulder with the head attorney, the head insurance specialist, head accountant, and the most established experts in every field that pertains to our industry. And you will have direct access to those experts going forward. With yearly annual reviews of the business to ensure continued compliance, Platinum members are also the first to receive CarLynx Community referrals. Those are the leads that are generated by other members of the community. They go to the Platinum members first. As an entrepreneur, your business requires you to engage in both value-adding efforts, such as networking with auto body shops or developing your relationship with an insurance agent, as well as non-value-adding efforts, such as keeping the books, managing and tracking vehicle maintenance, or submitting your annual filings. CarLynx wants to clear your schedule of non-value-adding efforts as much as possible, which is why as a Platinum member, you can hand over those tasks, including LLC management and filing, monthly bookkeeping, and vehicle maintenance management to CarLynx, and free yourself up to dominate your market with value-added efforts. When you become a Platinum member, you'll be part of a group called the CarLynx Elite Mastermind, which is a network of the most committed individuals who are willing to make this investment. We meet weekly for mutual accountability, elite inner circle ideas and opportunities, and networking connections, where we'll have visiting experts, insider information, and visiting titans, both inside and outside the industry. This is our group of future millionaires, because we're all doing what it takes to invest in ourselves. And here's what that investment looks like. Platinum membership will cost $15,000 up front, then $500 a month after that. The $15,000 covers all the industry experts, the attorneys for structuring, the insurance specialist, the rental industry expert accountant, to optimally position your business for that SBA loan that will hopefully be in excess of $350,000. And the $500 a month covers your logistics management, your bookkeeping, the annual filings, and it keeps you in the CarLynx Elite Mastermind group. And of course, you're also the first to fulfill those reciprocal renter referrals that come from other members of the community that refer those renters, where if you just add more than one 10-day rental each month that you would not have had otherwise, had you not been a member of the community, you're already getting a return on that monthly investment. Do you think you can add more than one 10-day rental a month by being a part of an inter-referral community? that's designed to act as a multiplier for your future growth and development? If you do, then you need to join. And when you do, you'll be part of a community that cares about your success as much as you do, and was willing to invest to make that happen. You'll have doors open to you at the national level, showing you how every other elite member achieved their success. And you'll have unrestricted access to the best possible resources, opportunities, referrals, and expert guidance that the industry has to offer. Now, I do understand that upfront rate can be daunting, and it's my goal not to exclude anyone that has the desire and motivation to succeed, regardless of their current financial position. So I do offer alternative payment arrangements for both the platinum and even the premium level members. So if you have the commitment level of a platinum member, but don't yet have the bank account of one, let's talk. There is still a path forward for you. Platinum members will have access to everything, including, of course, everything offered to the next CarLynx Community membership level. This next level of membership is the premium level membership, where you can start on the path to true business ownership, and you do also qualify to participate in the reciprocal referral program, which means you also qualify to be receiving the referrals that platinum members can't fulfill. The premium member is someone who doesn't yet have the capital necessary to start that true rental car business they envision, but wants to get started on a path that gets them there as soon as possible. I'm fully committed to exactly that, getting you started. That's why each premium member will have your personal assets holding company created for them by a licensed attorney. Or if you already have an LLC created, we'll build that next interconnected LLC, because you want to be optimally structured in order to begin your pathway to SBA. The Platinum and Premium member will be guided by a certified CarLynx funding facilitator guide who has successfully received SBA funding themselves. This will include weekly personal mentoring from your funding facilitator guides for up to an hour to assist your business development, unlimited text communication with your CarLynx guide for ongoing support, comprehensive documentation examples and step-by-step walkthrough videos, resources for cost-effective DIY LLC creation, expert insights from our network of attorneys, insurance specialists, and CPAs, and weekly premium member virtual huddles for mutual accountability, ideas and opportunities, and networking connections. The primary goal of the CarLynx community is to clear the path for you to thrive in this business. And by now you should already know how that's done. The way to grow your business is to expand your referral network. And CarLynx will clear all the obstacles that block that path forward. Speaking of clearing the path forward, every path we've cleared and every best practice we've identified, every expert guest or visiting titan that shares their secrets, we record it, transcribe it, and then incorporate AI into this body of knowledge, which will then be connected to an AI chatbot, where anytime you need, you'll be able to chat with the greatest collection of insider knowledge in the industry. We call it Lynx Intel. So our already extensive depth of knowledge will only keep expanding. And as a Platinum or Premium member, you'll have access to Lynx Intel and the entire CarLynx resource vault starting day one, including full access to our entire collection of example walkthroughs, documents, papers, applications, records, agreements, filings, certificates, certifications, and schedules that are essential for establishing a living car rental business by managing compliance and maintaining its operational integrity. Premium membership will cost $2,500 up front, then $500 a month after that. The $2,500 covers the cost of the attorney who will create your LLC to get you started on your pathway to that SBA loan, where hopefully we can get you qualified for at least $250,000. And again, if you think having access to the entire CarLynx Premium network, resources, guidance, and mentorship will help you add one more 10-day rental every month, then that $500 a month is easy math. The third and last level of membership is my economy membership. Economy membership is perfect for you if you're not completely sure how committed you are to building a car rental business and you want to kind of feel it out before you decide how far you plan on taking it. It's perfect for you if you really are starting on a shoestring budget from the ground up. Economy membership basically buys you access to our recorded trainings, tutorials, and the CarLynx referral network. You'll still get that initial business review with me as well as the CarLynx blueprint, But then from there, you'll kind of be on your own to learn for yourself from all the resources you will now have access to. And you will have the opportunity to create your own CarLynx referral network, where you can still earn daily rental revenue from renters you refer to the Platinum or Premium members. You just won't qualify yet to receive those rental referrals. So you'll be able to generate referrals and collect referral commissions, but just not receive reciprocal referrals from the community. That's exclusively reserved for the Platinum and Premium members. My goal for economy members is to get them in a position where within 3 months, you've built a referral network with enough referrals to fill 10 cars, 85% of the month. If you can prove that you have a consistent referral base that you've built and that you control, that puts you in a very good position to confidently walk into a bank and ask for that SBA loan. Especially if you upgrade to premium level before you start applying, so you can make sure your business documents and structuring are lined up with what previously successful SBA loan recipients looked like. Economy level membership will cost you $500 up front and then $100 a month after that. Now, I assume you have more questions, and I'm happy to meet with you in person. Now is where you can either join the CarLynx community at whatever membership level fits you best, or you can click below on my scheduler and pick a time from my schedule that works for you, and I'll jump on and answer all your questions. If you're ready, we'll do that business review, and we'll explore together where CarLynx can help you most at achieving your entrepreneurial ambitions. Whatever you decide to do, I wish you the absolute best of luck, the greatest of opportunities, and the most fulfilling life this world has to offer. And I hope we can do that together.